What's good, boys? We're back for another tutorial. So I'm gonna be doing like a 4PF Lil Baby type beat, something with that orchestral feel, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so here's the thing. I recorded myself doing the drums, right? And I checked the footage again. This thing right here, the desktop audio, it was muted. So I'm gonna just try my best to kind of break down the drums, just to kind of show y'all what I did. So yeah, let's hop right into that. So y'all already know I gotta have a piano. I'll break it down, show you guys how I did it. So a good method for making these types of melodies, start on the root note. I'm gonna just do a triad real quick. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna just delete the middle one. So I have this right here. So make sure you're in 1/3 step, and we're gonna have it go like that. And then after that, we're gonna build like these triads on top, just like that. And then let me shorten those. Let me paste it over 3 times, 1, 2, 3, and then bring the middle one down to create a C# sus. And then let me actually adjust the velocities on that because it sounds really hard. So what I'm looking for here are these notes that are right next to each other. Those are tension notes, and you really want to use those a lot when you're making like dark trap or like Lil Baby, anything that's supposed to be dark. And then let me just fade those in. And then let me make that triplet real quick. All right, and then let me do Alt R to randomize it, Alt X to just kind of bring it down a little bit. So you can go a bunch of ways with this pattern. You can just copy and paste it over, pitch it up 1 octave, or you can pitch it down 1 octave. Or you can pitch it up 5 semitones. That would be more of like a cubeatz vibe, and we're going for like a Lil Baby. So let me just pitch this down 1 octave, and then let me just copy all that over, add like some accent notes, like here, here. Just switch up this side. I'm gonna just go. So now we have just a completely new pattern, just like that. All right, so let me go back to my original pattern right here. So that piano was just Nor, it was just basic pure. I added an EQ, which apparently does nothing, so I don't know why I have that there. I have a reverb, that's a venue preset. I just turn the wet up and the dry down a little bit. I have this Fin micro thing. This is a free VST. It just really kind of spices it up a little bit. I turned it to Space Grinder, and if I turn it all the way up, it sounds like this. So I wanted like a little bit of that effect, you know what I'm saying? I did my regular RC20 preset, which is just a vinyl 3, if you don't know. The noise, I have the 7.5, I turned the follow up on it. I adjusted the wow flutter to where it's just right here, and then I turned this up quite a bit just to give it like a wobbly detune, and I pushed the rate up like a lot, 8.6 hertz. See how it's like wobbling like that? It gives it like a really wobbly, sharp, you know, detune. So after that, what really ties together these beats are the low notes. The low notes go like this. Basically, the goal here is to make it have that Lil Baby 4PF sound, you know what I'm saying? Delete this real quick, play your piano pattern, just have it playing in the background, and you want to start on the root note. And then what you want after that is you want to look for these 2 spots in the same key where the notes are right next to each other. So that would be A and G sharp. This one will work too, but it's just not kind of the same sound. So you can find those 2 notes that make the 4PF sound. You can find them up here, or you can find them down here. Personally, because my piano doesn't go that low, I just made it go up here. I'm gonna just lay the note down right here and then right here. So yeah, that has no effects on it. After that, you gotta add the violins. The pattern went like this. So those strings were from Strings at Winter, the strings mixed staccato. So how I made this is I just started on the root note, right? And then I made just a minor triad. And then after that, pretty much just copied over the minor triad throughout the whole project. So all of this right here. And then what I did was I alternated between C# minor and C# sus. Bring this middle note down. Just added these little triplet things, pretty much just added those everywhere, just all kinds of little accents and stuff. It's a 2-bar loop. And then for the root notes, I had these down here. It's just the exact same root notes as the piano. So after that, just to kind of accent everything, I added these other strings from Strings at Winter, strings full winter tremolo. And this is just an inverted minor chord. I had a choir in here. I'm just kind of working with the same chords here, you know what I mean? Minor triad with another C sharp on top, and then just a minor triad right here. Minor triad with a C sharp with an E on top. C sharp sus. And then right here, I just had these two C sharp sus chords, and then I just had a counter thing. That choir bank is Quartet 𝕊𝕊 from Balkan. I had ambience on that. These are pretty much my settings for that. I had an EQ, brought up a lot of the high, took out a lot of the low. RC20, Vinyl 3, same Vinyl 3 preset. Last thing I added, these low strings. These are just pretty much just to add extra rhythm. That was from Strings of Winter, just the more incur low. So I exported the sample and then just add some drums on it. I'll briefly break down these drums real quick. So I just had this clap from Henny Major's kit. And then I had these hi-hats right here. Triplet hi-hat pattern. Make sure your snap is in 1/3, and then I just do little rolls. I get like a 2-bar pattern, copy it over, and then right here I had something special. I made that by just chopping it up, bringing it down, and bringing it back up, going to pan over here, and then just doing that right there. Always be putting at least a little bit of reverb on your hi-hats. It makes them sound way better. For the effect tricks, I added this little reverse thingy right here, and then a crush, and then I just had this little vinyl thing right here. And then I had like a ping pong delay, just the ping pong preset. I turned it down really, really low. Had this snare. Let me just turn all the other stuff on so you can kind of tell where I am with it. And then I just had that over right here. And then I had this little snare roll right here. The last major thing in here is this 808. It's a really, really simple pattern. I really try not to overdo them that much. This is a placement beat. Here, I did this little roll. That just pretty much just kind of fades in, and then it just has like a little roll, triplet roll. I did a crash right here, and then just a hat. So that's pretty much in a nutshell how every 4PF beat ever is made. Share it, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I really, really, really appreciate it.